Direct from Albany, New York, it's time for The Media Zone with your hosts, Ed and Dave. Tonight, a look at this week's new film and DVD releases. And the chance to win free movie tickets with the Poster Pairs game. And now your hosts, Ed and Dave.
Hello! Welcome to the Media Zone. Ed and Dave here. Ed and Dave with you.
That was quick.
I'm trying to keep Dave awake over
I'm
here.
awake, Ed. I'm awake.
He's awake.
I can't believe it's December. Where has the time gone?
Seems like only yesterday it was.
Only yesterday. Boy, it's Christmas, Ed.
Christmas season. You won't know it down here because we're not allowed to decorate till the. Well, the Christmas show and the New Year's show we're decorated for.
No, you're decorating.
What do? We put up 3 bows and a garland. I don't think that's quite as extensive as the Halloween
Your
show.
Halloween decorations are quite elaborate.
People enjoyed the Halloween show this year. Did you get comments? Sure. You did? You guess not. They did enjoy it. We got some feedback from Gary. He always sends in.
Yes, he does. By the way, we have a couple films we're doing tonight.
We do.
You're Killing Them Softly.
Killing Them Softly.
And I have Hitchcock.
Hitchcock is limited release.
Limited. Is that for award purposes?
Right. I don't think we're getting it till January, but we were so short on films tonight. 1 was the number. I thought we'd do a preview of Hitchcock.
Sure.
And it looks pretty interesting. All about the making of Psycho.
Well, there you go. You just read my intro. That's pretty much it.
Nah, that's it.
It's all about the...
I do have that book. I read half of it. I never finished it. Should go back and finish it now.
But how's the holiday shopping going, Ed? Or do you wait till December 24th?
Nah, midway through now.
Are you?
Yeah.
Well, that's pretty good for you.
It is.
I mean, now, and who do you buy for? Other than the wife, which I assume you buy for.
Yes.
Who else?
Not always, though. Sometimes we go out and buy the ornaments, and that's our gifts.
Oh, that's very nice.
Because that can be a couple $100. I just noticed we didn't do our white balance. We're so confused. We're good, and I noticed these new blue bulbs we got do improve the flesh tones for some reason. I don't know why that is.
I know, because I always looked like I was...
You always looked red.
Yeah.
Well, you got nice flesh tones there with these bulbs. So, yeah, no, I don't have a lot to buy for.
Oh, that's good. Well, I'll give you a list of what I want.
Okay, what do you want?
For Christmas?
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to say in front of everybody.
Oh.
I'll let you know.
Okay.
And I'll keep it under a couple hundred.
Do you want a Blu-ray player? You don't have one of those yet.
I do not.
You barely use your DVD player.
I hardly ever use my
Except
DVD
for
player.
Piranha Double D,
Which I will use for that because I do love Double D's.
Double D's. And that's what we were talking about a couple of weeks ago, Dave. That Piranha movie.
Yeah, you can't go wrong when a film is Double D's. It says it right there. Double D.
Right.
They're there. They're right there for just...
It was actually 3 Double D. 3D.
Right. But here it just has 2 D's, which to me is a double D. Mm-hmm. And I think any red-blooded American male will love those double D's.
Also, Double D is Dunkin' Donuts, where they put Double D's, especially on those doorknobs that opens the doors.
That's right.
It's like you're feeling a couple of D's as you open the door for your donuts.
They know. For your what?
Your donuts.
Oh, you can't go wrong with that.
No. America's favorite donuts, especially since that Krispy Kreme moved out of the area.
They still around? I mean, they still actually in business, just elsewhere?
Yeah.
So Dunkin' Donuts took them out, cut them asunder, crushed them like bugs.
And you can never get a donut when you go in Dunkin' Donuts. Maybe it's 6 in the morning. They got all that other crap and croissants and everything. I want to go in there and get the glazed donuts. You can't do that anymore.
Well, you know, they used to make the donuts at every
I
location.
remember that.
time to make the donuts. Every location, you can see them back there making the donuts. Don't do that anymore. I think they have one, I don't know if it's in like Schoharie or Chatham or Nassau or somewhere. They have one place where they make a ton of donuts, and then they just truck them out to all the areas. So they don't even make the donuts anymore. Is the producer still awake? Oh, I see.
And when they're out, they're out.
Right.
Before, they could go in the back room and whip up some more glazed donuts.
That's right. That's right.
And you know what is the worst glazed donuts, Dave?
What?
Is what Price Chopper is calling a glazed donut. Have you ever seen these?
Oh, God, no. What is it?
I usually only see them when they make it to the we made too much 50% off rack. They are dripping.
Are they?
A glazed donut is supposed to be a flaky glaze on it. These things are dripping many a time. I grabbed the 50% off donut, not anymore. And I was wondering why my other items were sticky. Because the glaze is running out of the container onto your other
What
item.
is it, like triple dipped into this sugary confection
By
of
the-
some sort?
I don't know. I don't think they're that great when they're fresh, but by the time they make it to the 50%, it's liquid. Liquid glaze.
It's like Brundlefly vomiting
Right.
on his food. It liquefies everything.
And your donuts are liquefied. A good glazed donut in the store is those coffee cup donuts. You ever see those? There's 6 of them. It's got the little coffee cup man there.
No.
No, you got to look for those. But usually Price Chopper sticks them in the middle aisle by your on the bread aisle, right in the middle.
right.
Look for those.
I'll look for them.
They're flaky glazed like they're supposed to be, not dripping all over your shoe when you take them out of your bag.
All right. I'll take that under advisement, I guess.
I think we're going to lose our fog machine, man, for the remainder of the shoot there.
All right, why don't you move on, Ed? Let's start with our first film.
Killing Them Softly. Brad Pitt,
That's what you got.
James
Dishwasher.
Gandolfini, Sam Rockwell,
bunch of
Richard
ranch.
Jenkins.
Look at this.
I thought he was the host of the Family Feud that died.
That would be, was that?
Richard Jenkins.
No, that would.
Wasn't it Richard Janey or something?
Richard Dawson is
No,
the one.
which was the one that
the guy that killed himself?
liked to put other guys...
Ray Combs is the guy that killed himself.
Oh, Ray Liotta. I'm putting a couple guys together.
Oh my God! We don't even know where he's coming from on this one.
I'm seeing Richard Jenkins, Ray Liotta. All I'm seeing is Family Feud, and some guy used to like to put women's shoes on and hung himself in a closet. I don't know what's going on. Oh, it's late, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh boy!
Jackie Cogan, who investigates a heist that occurs during a high-stakes, mob-protected poker game.
You just skipped the whole sentence. You started in mid-sentence.
I know.
You're a mess.
Nobody wants to know who it was adapted from a novel.
Well, maybe the guy who wrote it would like people to know that.
We want to know that it's rated R for violence, sexual references, pervasive language, and some drug use.
Oh, okay. There you go. Brad Pitt, right there.
I can do this.
Some guy and Sam Rockwell.
You gotta make things right.
Well, who? No, Sam Rockwell played, what's his name? Chuck Barris. That's the one I'm thinking of. Yep.
Ah.
And who to blame?
And Ray Liotta.
You ever killed anyone?
Yeah, high def, still not a friend to Ray Liotta,
That'll teach you.
especially in age.
Never pick at those chickenpox scabs. They'll leave marks.
That looked like the bullet we're using in our web series, Dave. It
Oh,
was
God.
just flying through the air.
You mean the segment we still have to do yet tonight?
Yeah, that segment we'll be doing at 1 in the morning outside.
Believe it or not, we actually started the filming process yesterday.
We did, and an hour earlier by the time we're done.
This is horrible.
Remember a couple months ago when I said, "Are you up for doing a web series, Dave?" And you said, "Sure."
Yeah.
I had nothing going on.
Well, I thought it was going to happen a couple months ago,
Yeah,
back when the weather was cooperating and I could survive.
right. I thought we'd be doing most of it in October, the outside scenes, but that didn't come. Well, by the time it's beginning of November.
Yeah, right.
Last year, though, it was pretty warm all through the
Right,
winter. We would have
right.
plenty of time.
We had limited snow, so let's hope that happens again.